Jeremy Canner, and this is another episode of Ohio Prospecting. And on today's episode, we are at the Kaylee claim. Time to go to a new spot, test out, and try to find some new gold. All right. Looks like we're finding our way back, and it's all the way back there. So let's go get the car. I left it parked up there. We're gonna drive straight back there and go get it. Okay, so I started my first test pan, and it was at the OSBA camp spot right here. This is the fire pit. There's the little sitting logs. There's all the family down over there. Everybody and all the kids. And I just did a test pan down in here because it was the only spot that ain't flooded, as you can see. The water's still up, but at least it ain't covering the whole field like it was last time. Last time I came through here, it looked like a lake. If you don't remember my video from a couple months back. But yeah, let's show you that test pan. See if I can get it on camera. Oh, there's one speck right there in the front of my finger. I think I touched the other one. Nope, nope, there it is. Right there's another speck. So I got two specks. See if I can get a close up. Oh, new camera here, you guys. So it's a little different. There's one, there's the other. So two out of this sandy gravel, which it actually had a little bit of decent gravel in it, but it's a lot of sand and clay mixture. And it gets about 2.5 feet deep right over there, and there's a lot of sticks and gravel right there. Then it turns into mud back here. So I'm gonna try to get in over there with where'd it go? My hand pump and a bucket, and I'll get set up. And I got to set my high banker up still got to get that done. So I'll be back in a minute. Yum. Pieces of iron. All right, so we just took lunch and I'm getting ready to do my first clean out. So I'm gonna get that all done and I'll be right back with you guys. I might pan out the bottom mat to see if we're captured anything in the bottom mat. I'll pan it inside of that container over there and I'll be right back. We'll see if we got anything in the bottom mat. So I cleaned out the bottom mat and I found a couple little tiny minute specks and a lot of that really fun impossible black sand and ironstones. So yeah, this place is turning out to be pretty cool. I'm liking the different sorts of materials that come out of this sandy clay. And I can't wait till it actually goes down enough. It probably will really go down really good in like July or so. So that'd be a good time to come back out here again. But yeah, I still got to do my top clean out. So if there's 2 specks here, there's definitely some up there. So I'm still on. I'll probably do a test pan where Faith is standing at, probably right about my finger from her. So yeah, we'll get that done and going on. So let me finish the clean out, get it into the container, and then yeah, we're gonna get back up and running. Now I'm gonna do some hand work. Okay, so I'm back down here in the As you can tell, it's a low pressure zone, like if I didn't explain it at the beginning. And I've been cleaning this hole right here. And now I've been just taking the hand suction dredge, well, hand suction pump, and cleaning where I've been digging at, pulling all the big rocks out, throwing them right there. Didn't find a whole lot of gravel in this spot, but there's a pretty good amount for considering a lot of sand and clay. And a lot of little pieces of quartz in there, so that's a good bonus. Okay, so I'm back and I'm cleaning up the hole that I was working on in the low pressure zone. And yeah, I've been getting a good amount of sand out of the hole, pulling all the big rocks and throwing them on the side there, and I threw some over here on the side. And yeah, I'm gonna get this all cleaned up in the hole, run my last bucket, and then I'll see you guys back at the house. Turned out to be a beautiful day out here. So here's a peek of all the garbage that I pulled out of the river. Pieces of glass, and some of this is pretty old glass. It's really rounded around the edges. Freshwater clams. I don't know if there's still something in there. It don't look like it. Pieces of quartz. More quartz, just to show you what kind of quartz was in there. And weird tile or some kind of ceramic. I'm not sure. There was 2 pieces of it. Some more garbage. A J stone. And it's an iron stone. Metal bolt. And just look at how much glass is on this side. This is all glass over there. Jeez. And that was just where I was digging. Good thing I had shoes on. Good thing the kids had water shoes on. And yeah, if that would have been all sharp, it probably wouldn't have helped. So on over to the cleanup. You know the usual. I'm going to take this, put it into that, and I ain't set up that yet, but I'm going to. So we're back and up and running. And I'm going to redo that. And here we go to the start off. And I always suggest when you start up a cleanup sluice like this to always take like a toothbrush or something and clean all the little grooves on the way down, and make sure that you knock out all the bubbles, because if the bubble is there inside of the little groove, it will not allow any material to drop out in that groove. It'll actually skip on over it. So always clean out your sluice. Make sure you knock the bubbles out, and also add in a surfactant to the water to displace the surface of the water to give it distension. And here we go. Got it up and running. And yeah, just before I do that, I always take a toothbrush, go through my cleanup sluice, knock down all the air bubbles, make sure that there's no air bubbles in there, because if the sluice has air bubbles in it, the material will just go up and over it and run right straight out. So always make sure that you knock the air bubbles out, and make sure that you put some kind of detergent in your water to place the surface of the water, so that way you don't have any floaters. And on with the show. Let's start putting some up. A little drop fell in already. That happens once in a while. So I'll get this going, and I'll see you guys at the final results. So how did we do for hand dredging up on the high banks during a flood? Not too bad. Let it focus in here. Well, it's focusing in on the wrong spot, but we'll fix that. So here's how we did for hand dredging. And we got a little bit. We found a bunch of garnets. So we got all different assorted gardens here. Pink mostly, some red, even one orange one. But here's what we got for hand dredging. I'll zoom in. Well, try to at least. There we go. New camera's kind of hard to get used to. So make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you out on the next one.